Hello guys, welcome to this new week, number 2, project number 2. Let's review the content. The topic of our lesson is telescopes. Our first activity is draw a telescope and identify its parts. For this exercise, I have brought up a little or a short video about how to draw a telescope. Please pay attention and watch it. Okay, perfect. So over there you have a telescope. First you're going to draw the telescope, like in this picture. And then you're going to place or to label the parts of the telescope. Over here you have the workbench. Okay, let me see please. You have over here the workbench with the parts of the telescope. So the first one is the optical tube. The second one, tripod or mount. Third one, the objective lens. And fourth one is the eyepiece. So you're going to place the part of the telescope and you're going to look for information in order to know which part corresponds on each part of this telescope, okay? You're going to match the word with all of these arrows. Answer the following question. Number 1. Why do people need a telescope nowadays? Number 2. How is a telescope important in people's lives? You're going to think about possible answers for these two questions. I'm going to show you some examples but these are just examples. These are my answers. You have to come up with your own ideas, with your own words, in order to write your own answers. Okay, so for the first one, I have the following answer. Why do people need a telescope nowadays? ¿Por qué las personas necesitan un telescopio hoy en día? Okay, let's see. Because we need to see deeper in the universe. Example, planets and stars. Nosotros necesitamos, ¿verdad?, investigar más acerca del universo. Por ejemplo, los planetas y las estrellas. And the answer for number 2 is, how is a telescope important in people's lives? ¿De qué manera es importante el telescopio en las vidas de las personas? It helps to understand the movement of celestial bodies. Este ayuda pues a entender el movimiento de los cuerpos celestes. These are my answers. Remember that you have to work on your own answers, right? Your own answers. You need to write over here your own answers. Next activity. Listen to the teacher's lecture and complete the following activities. Before listening, we're going to read the statements that you have to find information in the listening exercise. Okay, so the exercise says, answer true, T if it's verdadero, right? Or false, F if it's falso. If it's false, correct it to make it true. Ok, si ustedes tienen una oración que por ustedes es falsa, tienen que corregir y escribir la información correcta. So now we're going to read each of these statements. Okay, so please pay attention.
A. Humans have always been interested in learning about the sky. B. The telescope has always been the same. C. The first telescope was patented in 1608 and was used to see the sky. D. Galileo Galilei was the first person to see the moon and its craters. E. The first telescope was invented in 1694 by Christian Huygens. F. Isaac Newton invented a smaller, portable telescope. G. M51 is a star. H. Giant telescopes were built in the 18th century. I. Radio telescopes were invented before giant telescopes. J. Space telescopes are the most powerful telescopes.
Okay, so now we have information that we have to pay attention during the listening. Now I'm going to play the audio for the listening activity. Please try to understand the information that you have to find out to resolve this exercise. Pay attention, please.
Page 9. People across cultures have always been curious about the stars, planets, moon, and sun. This interest has led many inventors, scientists, or even common people to build something that would help see what is beyond the clouds. The telescope as we know it has passed through massive transformation since it was first patented in 1608. Galileo constructed his own telescope and used it to see the moon and its craters as well as the Milky Way. He was the first to see the rings of Saturn and some of Jupiter's moons. Another famous scientist who made other significant contributions to the development of the telescope was Johannes Kepler. Christian Huygens built the most powerful and colossal telescope of his time in 1655, which could be used to see and study the solar system in detail. Then, Isaac Newton built the first reflecting telescope, which was smaller and more portable with the same power. By 1789, the first 6-meter-long giant telescope was built for astronomical observation to see Uranus and its moons. As technology and investigation advanced, telescopes were improved and made possible to see more in space. By 1845, the M51 Nebula, a giant spiral cloud of dust and gas, was discovered. Radio telescopes appeared on the scene. The images were much clearer, and meteors could be seen. Finally, the most powerful telescopes, space telescopes, such as the Hubble, made it possible to see incredible images from outer space. Hubble is going to be replaced soon by the James Webb Space Telescope.
Okay, if you don't understand any word that the woman said, you're going to repeat the audio as many times you need in order to identify the information needed to resolve this exercise. For a better comprehension, over here you have the script of the previous exercise. It means this is the script from the listening activity. So, first of all, we're going to solve 2 examples or 2 statements from the exercise in order to show you how you're going to look for the information in the reading, okay? So let's see. Over here we have the exercise, and we're going to solve letter A and letter B. Letter A, it says, humans have always been interested in learning about the sky. So, in this sentence it says, los seres humanos siempre han estado muy interesados en aprender cosas acerca del cielo. In this reading, we're going to look for the information that match, that agree or disagree with this statement, okay? So if it agrees, we're going to write down letter T because it's true. But if disagrees, we're going to write down letter F, which is false, and then we're going to write the correct answer. So for letter A, we have, okay, let's see the reading. It says, people across cultures have always been curious about the stars, planets, moon, and sun. La gente, ¿verdad? A través de las culturas siempre han tenido curiosidad acerca de las estrellas, planetas, luna y el sol. ¿Es lo mismo? ¿Está relacionado con lo que dice la primera? ¿Que los seres humanos siempre han estado interesados en aprender acerca del cielo? Sí. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que va a suceder? Por este primer ejercicio, letter A, I'm going to write true, because it's true. Then we have letter B. The telescope has always been the same. El telescopio siempre ha sido el mismo. Let's review the reading. It says, the telescope, as we know it, has passed through massive transformation. Entonces, nos dice que el telescopio ha pasado a través de muchas transformaciones, de masivas transformaciones. Entonces no se pudo haber quedado, ¿verdad? De la misma manera. Por lo tanto, aquí mi respuesta no va a ser true, va a ser false. Y como es falsa, yo necesito poner esta información que es la correcta. Entonces voy a colocar la información correcta para esa oración. The telescope has passed through massive transformation. This is the correct statement. So now you're going to do letter C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Remember to look for the information in the reading. And if you have false as answer, you have to write the correct information. So that's it, guys. Interesting fact. Did you know? Right now we're going to listen an additional information related to telescopes. So please pay attention.
Hubble telescope. This telescope was named in honor of Edward Hubble, who discovered thousands of galaxies from an observatory in California. It is located 547 kilometers from the planet's surface and can travel the complete orbit in 95 minutes. Since 1990, Hubble has made more than 1.3 million observations.
Okay, so this is the Hubble telescope, as you can see in this picture. Y fue nombrado de esta manera en honor a Edward Hubble, quien descubrió miles de galaxias desde un observatorio en California. Este telescopio está localizado a 547 kilómetros de la superficie del planeta y puede viajar la órbita completa en 95 minutos. Desde 1990, el telescopio Hubble ha hecho más de 1.3 millones de observaciones. This is just additional information. Now guys, it's your turn. You're going to solve the activities. And obviously you can. I'm pretty sure that you're going to do an excellent job. So guys, take care. We're talking very soon. Bye bye guys.